Hello, today we are talking about the hidden myths nobody tells you about when building a six-figure business. I'm Ari, your marketing, business, and strategy coach, and today we are going to deep dive into those things that, honestly, I wish somebody would have told me when starting my journey to a business. If you've seen some of my previous videos, I really love to talk about foundation. I was a yoga teacher for 20 years, and look, if your feet are wrong on your mat, they're gonna be wrong in your business. If your foundations aren't set up correctly, if they're not set up to support you as you grow, then you're gonna find yourself frustrated and maybe spinning out of your center. So myth number one is, first of all, to be an entrepreneur, there's gonna be a lot of risks. There's gonna be a lot of mindset, and look, that word gets used a lot, but literally it's gonna be grit, self-confidence, and support. So we're gonna talk about one little thing I love to coach my clients on, which is having people around you that really root for you. My parents, they still kind of have no idea what I do, but they were always very supportive of whatever I wanted to do. Same thing for my husband, my loved ones. They've always been really supportive. And I remember I had a business partner in one of my entrepreneurial activities who did not believe in the things I was bringing to the table. He didn't trust me. That was what I call a sinking anchor. So I had to release that relationship. I also had to release a relationship of a friend of mine who was just giving a lot of toxic energy. Now, who are the people that lift you up? Your rocket. So I want you to, number one today, see if you can just picture, close your eyes and picture all the people around you who are gonna lift you up, who are your cheerleaders, and those who are holding you down and aren't letting you fulfill your dream. Two, you're going to want not just that emotional support, but honestly, the minute I hired a coach, a strategist, that's what catapulted my business and redirected my life to where I wanted to go. And I'm not saying here, hire me, but find somebody that can guide you in the right path so that you avoid thousands of dollars of mistakes. You avoid wasting a ton of time. Because as you know, money is easier to come to, but time, that goes bye-bye. Okay, so that's number two, find a trusted advisor. Three, it's going to take some sort of initial investment. Why do I say this? Because a lot of entrepreneurs, they bootstrap and they don't invest in systems or softwares that can make their lives so much easier. For example, I have a client and she's amazing at what she does, and she just wouldn't upgrade her email marketing software. She wouldn't do it. It was like $25 a month. This is like 5 Starbucks coffees. So she wouldn't do it. She was like, I don't want to spend that much money. I don't want to invest in this. It's another expense. And I was like, but everything we're trying to do, like this software doesn't let us on the free version. I'm like, it's great that you started with the free version, but just don't go out to eat for one time a month. And that's paying for your software. Finally, after a bit of arm wrestling, we were able to upgrade, and now we're getting better open rates. We're getting data that we need in order to track what our marketing efforts are doing. All right, so don't be cheap. Be cheap in other things. Be frugal in other things. Like, don't buy yourself a new shirt or a new sweater once a month. Save that money and say, hey, can I use this for Facebook ads? Can I use this to hire somebody to help make my website better? Because money makes money, and you want money to start and grow your business. So one, release people that are holding you back. 2, find a trusted advisor. 3, don't be frugal where you can invest in to help things be easier, faster, and better. Number 4, fourth myth to growing a six-figure business. It takes time if you are just starting. Now, there might be a hidden gem that launches their business and generates, multiple six figures. For example, I know this amazing woman who had been building an Instagram for years. About 4 years, she'd been building this massive following, connecting with her followers. She wasn't really selling anything at that moment, but she had been building content, and she had been engaging. So what happens when she decided to start a network marketing business with doTERRA? She skyrocketed. And everybody's like, oh my God, she hit, a diamond in 6 months. And she's like, but I've been building an audience for 4 years, dedicating time and effort to building content and an audience. So if you're just starting and you don't have a big email list, which doesn't mean that you can't hit 6 figures without an email list, because if you look at my videos, I talk about when you price things correctly, you can hit 6 figures with 10 customers if you're charging $10,000 a person. Okay, but consider that the journey from 0 to 6 figures will take time and will take work, and it's going to be bumpy sometimes. It's going to be rocky sometimes. And the way that you maintain yourself through self-care, through mantras, through having that support is what's going to help you make it quicker. Now, also, let's consider, what does it take to build a 6-figure business? Well, a lot of pieces. You need an audience, a good product, time, marketing, and sales. Once you not only have these skill sets and apply them, is when you're going to start seeing momentum. And that momentum, trust me, with consistency is what gets you where you want to go. So set some realistic milestones for yourself. Say, okay, the first 3 months that I'm starting my business, I'm going to do X amount of revenue, profit. Okay, so I'm going to invest X amount so that I can get back X amount. And if honestly, you break even the first 3 to 6 months of your business, you are winning. And why do I say that? Because a lot of businesses in the beginning, they invest a ton of money and it takes time to see that money turn into returns, into profits. So be gentle with yourself, be compassionate with yourself. Things take time and you gotta test things. Not every single marketing initiative that you do is gonna hit the ballpark, right? Not every single Instagram post that you do is gonna get many eyes. Not every single YouTube video that you film is gonna get a lot of likes or comments. So be gentle with yourself and don't compare yourself. This is a big, big myth buster, and I'm super guilty of it. And why? Because it's easy to compare. It's easy to see somebody else who's winning or who's being successful, but you really don't know what's below the tip of the iceberg. You don't know how much they've been working. You don't know how many coaches they've hired, how many marketing agencies they've invested in, and you don't know if they have an unlimited amount of cash in their back pocket. You don't know. You only know the facade. So don't compare. Honor your journey. Honor your movement from where you're at to where you want to go and learn from every step. And I want to invite you to look at where you're at and use my 4A system. Assess where you're at. What are you standing on right now? What are your goals? What are your visions? What do you want to see out of your business? Are you aligned in the way that your business is operating? The offerings, the services, the products, make sure that they're aligned to your strengths and that they're aligned to the vision that you have for the way your lifestyle wants to live. Are you taking action, right? Action, 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 daily action, even if it's a little one, daily action. And then accountability. Who's holding you accountable? Who is making sure that the things that you said that you were pumped about actually come to fruition, and that you didn't get analysis paralysis, you didn't get stuck, you didn't get the heebie-jeebies. And at the end of the day, once you apply these 4 things, you're gonna see that you're gonna have a different business quicker than you expected. So please go ahead and comment below and tell me where you're at in your business. I would love to know and be able to communicate with you, to connect with you. Also, if you haven't subscribed to my channel, please do so. I'd love to give you guys content. And if there's anything that you are looking for in terms of business and personal growth so that you achieve your lifestyle dreams, ask me. One of the mottos of my business is ask for what you need. So if this is something that you're like, oh, I wish I really knew how to insert the blank here, go ahead and also comment below and let's connect on socials. I'll see you guys in the next video and talk soon.